Lindsey Graham's a South Carolina senator and member of the Judiciary Committee. So it's your fault. You can't say the border's open. That's what's causing the historic surge. Senator, you better watch your mouth.
Well, number one, I don't think it's what I'm saying. I think it's what Biden did. Isn't it kind of odd? We went from the lowest illegal crossings when Trump was president to the highest of all time. You know, this is why nobody cares about the mainstream media anymore. To suggest that this wave of illegal immigration has to do with Republican rhetoric versus Biden policy is just ridiculous. And here's the good news. President Biden could change this with a stroke of a pen. I'm calling on President Biden tonight to reinstate Title 42 by executive action. That's one thing to do. Number two, I'll introduce a bill. You get behind it, President Biden. We'll get 80 votes in the Senate to make it a statute. You have the power to reimpose this policy if you choose. He's choosing to allow Title 42 authority to go away. He's choosing to allow the number of illegal immigrants to come into our country to double. He's choosing that.
What are they wearing? Are those, it looks like aluminum foil blankets?
Yeah.
What are we doing with those blankets? Tell me they're not just aluminum foil.
They are aluminum foil trying to keep people warm. There's a Democratic congressman and Republican congressman spoke this weekend about it's just absolute chaos along the border. There's facilities built for 200 people. They're 500 to 700. Where is AOC? If you want to look at a humanitarian nightmare, go to our border. I can't believe the President of the United States has not visited the border. He's the commander-in-chief. You've got the governor of California, a Democrat, who went to the border and said, if we repeal Title 42, you'll destroy California. You got the mayor of New York City, a Democrat, suggesting if Title 42 is changed, it will overwhelm New York City. Where's the commander-in-chief, Jesse? This is no longer funny. This is no longer a joke. El Paso has declared a state of emergency. 14,000 pounds of fentanyl have come across this broken border. The border's not open. It's been obliterated by the policies of Biden. He has surrendered the border. Where's the commander-in-chief when it comes to this crisis?
Well, he's doing interviews with Drew Barrymore, and we're going to have that later in the show. He's talking about how he tried to propose to Jill Biden 5 times before she finally said yes. But you know what, Senator? At least they're wearing masks. You see all these people lined up to come into the country from God knows where. They're wearing masks, and that's what's important. This Title 42 thing, isn't Biden trying to scrap it?
Yeah, so here's the deal. The Supreme Court is going to hear a case involving Republican attorney generals trying to keep the policy in place. What are we talking about? Title 42 authority allows the United States to deport people based on a COVID problem without a whole lot of, delay. It is a tool that actually works. There are thousands of people waiting for it to expire. We're going to double the number of legal immigrants literally in about 48 hours because people are waiting for Title 42 to go away. The President of the United States could, by a stroke of the pen, keep the policy in place, or he could ask people in Congress to pass a law to reinstate Title 42. He's choosing not to do this. He's choosing to allow illegal immigration to double in 48 hours.
Yeah, it's a choice, and that's exactly what is wrong with the situation. Doesn't have to be like this. All right, Senator Graham, thanks so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you.